the Seven of Cups. And that I feel like there's so many possibilities around you. And sometimes you have to try different things, because I'm kind of looking at all of those cups. All right, we had 2 pop out. Yes, I love it. Okay, so we have be loyal to what you love and open it to infinite possibilities, and that without a doubt goes back to the 7 of Cups. All right, and then we have thinker, and I feel time for a nap, and then we have between worlds. Okay. And then, let's see. We have authenticity attracts. I feel like one more. Don't hide. Okay. So we have, and that one flipped right over. So we have devil, take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. Okay, so with the 7 of Cups, I feel like today, or it's something for you to think about, is that sometimes opportunities are in different places than what you're thinking. Because I was focusing on the 7 cups there, and that sometimes it's like, well, you could try in this cup and look, and okay, yeah, that makes me feel good, but it's not 100%. And then, okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try this cup and try this cup and try that cup. Try different things. And sometimes I feel like with be loyal to what you love, sometimes it's like you think that you love something, or like you enjoy something, or like you want to try something, but then when you do it, it's not quite as fulfilling as what you were hoping, in that maybe there's something more out for you. I don't feel like it's keep constantly trying other things and that you're always looking, thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. I just feel like it's more about exploring different things and going out of your comfort zone. And sometimes you'll be surprised that something that you thought, oh, I would never enjoy doing that, but you really like doing it. So a couple examples that I have is that I don't know, golf never, I had probably about 10 years ago, I had a girlfriend and she loved playing golf. And I was just like, ugh, I'm like, why would you want to do that? I was just like, I don't see, and she loved it. And she had her boyfriend and they would play golf 1 or 2 times a week. And she would we were actually in hairdressing school. And so she would, love to go play golf. And I was like, I don't get it. Well, a couple years ago, I dated someone, and so he liked to play golf. And so I played golf, and guess what? I loved it. I never played with my girlfriend, so I never got to try it. But, and maybe I would have liked it back then with her. But I'm no longer friends with that person. She's moved in a different direction, and that's fine. But then, like I said, when I dated that person, and then we played golf, and I was like, wow, I had no idea how much I loved this and how much I liked that. And I feel like that, and then when I was in hairdressing school, I always thought, oh, I want to be a colorist, right? That I want to color people's hair. And I felt that that was my direction that I really wanted to go in. And then when it came down to it, I really liked doing men's cuts. And I liked doing the barbering. And I was surprised. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that I would like that. So I just feel like with the 7 of Cups, it's like exploring different things and giving them a try, because you never know what you'll find, right? It's because we have the starfish spirit, which is open to infinite possibilities, and being open to all of the possibilities of trying different things. And don't feel like it only has to be one particular way, and try different things, whether it's going for a career, or it's doing a hobby, or it's friendships, right? Changing up patterns, whatever that may be. I feel like give it an opportunity, give it a chance. You never know. And if it doesn't work, doesn't mean you have to follow through with it, but you're like, oh yeah, I tried that and I love that, or I tried that and it's not really my thing. We have thinker, time for a nap, in between worlds. And I kind of feel like you're in this in between, like being in this in between is that sometimes it's like you're not quite there and you're on this path and you're not really sure where you want to follow or what you want to do, but you're open to the possibilities, right? Sometimes it's thinking about, okay, how can I think outside of the box? How can I do things differently? How can I change up? Sometimes when you just change up routines and patterns, that kind of gets your brain thinking in a different way, or it even gets your brain thinking, right? Because sometimes we get so used to our routines that we just kind of blindly follow our routines of our day or our weekends or our evenings, right? Change something up. Maybe one night a week you go do a new hobby or something, right? Or you meet with your friends and you have a game night or something like that, or you have a movie night, right? Or you do something different. And that gets your brain stimulated to think outside of the box and do things differently. And then we have authenticity attracts. Being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. When you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. And that's so true. Is when you're true to yourself and you say, you know what, I really love to do this. So I'm hoping to get back into golf because I'm no longer seeing that person, and I haven't played golf in a couple years. In a while. I only did it a handful of times, so I haven't played golf in a while. But my goal is this year is to get back into golf and then maybe join a women's team or something like that. I'm not really sure what it's called, but you know, and play golf with a bunch of women, and then you start to build friendships, right? That you start to build new friendships and you start to meet new people, and then you start to have new connections, and you never know where that could lead, right? You never know where that could take you, and it's like opening up all of those doors. So I feel like when you're being true to yourself and you're doing the things that you enjoy and you're making yourself happy, that opens new doors to new possibilities. So I love that, and I feel like that goes back to that 7 of Cups with new possibilities, exploring new things. We have don't hide. Dare to dream big. Remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world. And that is so true. When you're authentic and you're doing what feels right and you're doing what feels good, and then it's dream and dream big, and don't deny yourself those, and don't take shortcuts, and don't say, well, you know, this person says it can't work, or you know, this person is questioning why I'm doing, like, don't let that get in your head. Don't let that get in your mind. If you feel this is a path or something that you want to do, then that's what you need to do, and that's what you need to follow. And it's definitely being aware. I feel like with this Devil card, I feel that this of temptation and deceit, I feel that represents the people that are around you. Because if you are making big changes, if you're changing up how you're doing things, and you're changing up things that, you know, you're like, oh, you know what, maybe it's something that you've always wanted to do, but you just never expressed it. And so then you're feeling confident in yourself, and you're like, you know what, I've always wanted to do this. And people around you are like, what? You've never told me about that before. Why on earth would you want to do that? Because they're not used to you saying things like that. They're not used to, and that's okay. But if they're working against you, and maybe that's something where you need to start questioning those people that you're around and saying, are you really, you know, looking out for my best interests, or are you just, you know, wanting me to stay in the same old patterns? And I also feel like sometimes when we're pushing ourselves and we're trying new things, it's almost like sometimes we'll self-sabotage ourselves, and we'll find reasons not to do things, and then we're like, you know what, why are you even, like, if you decide that you want to start your own business, and then it's like sometimes it can become overwhelming, or sometimes your brain will tell you, because of what other people have told you and you've been conditioned to, it's like, it's never going to work for you. It's going to be so hard, you're not going to want to do it, right? That it's not going to work out for you. And then you're going to go back to your old ways and your old patterns, and you're going to feel this sense of loss within yourself. So I just feel like it's, whether it's your own thoughts within yourself, or it's the people that are around you that are reacting to your new goals and your new dreams and your new direction, is just being aware of that and seeing who's really on your side and who's not, and maybe setting up those boundaries. So, but I feel like this is really exciting, and I feel really happy for you, because there's so many opportunities out there, right? Be open to all the infinite possibilities and be loyal to what you love. Don't give up on what you love in life. Always make sure that you have some time to focus on what you love in life, and that's what makes life more like richer, and that's what makes life more authentic and exciting. Don't hide your talents, right? If you have something that you do that's really cool, you should share that with other people, right? Don't hide those. Show those. And maybe that's something that you can put on YouTube, and you can make a living from that, right? And you can be your own boss. You never know. You never know unless you try. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has helped you in some way. I hope this has kind of got those wheels churning and turning and making you think about these things. And as always, stay positive, stay safe, and I wish you the best on your journey.